All right, y'all. Welcome to Galaxy Gangster and the podcast. We're going to talk about closure. Now, I have been through a situation where I have been in school and everything here and there, bits and pieces, but actually received certificates for facilitation, peer specialist, and I even did some you know, I became an advocate for the gay community, uh, finding out that my children was involved with the gay community. I became an advocate for the gay community after hearing some stories about it. But I had uncles and friends that were gay before all of my children got involved. And the deal is that letting go of some things in your life is really hard when you love something so much. And but the tell is if you love something, let it go. And if it returns, then it was always meant, it was meant to be and all that type of stuff, right? It's the old saying, it's the oldest saying, it's such a true saying. But none of us return to God. Once we once we let go of God, we don't we don't return to him. Now you could say that God lets us go, but no, God is always there. But we don't return to him once. You know what I'm saying? We because I mean, and I mean, when it comes to closure, you know what I'm saying? You could go so many years not knowing the truth about things and just be lost in that bitterness about things that you got misled about and everything. And to try to find this closure amongst people who don't want you to find it. Not only that, but you know, constantly, continuously bring nothing but misunderstanding and confusion and just disruption into your life to where you're stretched out in so many ways and you can't even pull yourself together long enough to get back your sanity to see, you know, this is normal. This is a normal way of life. And everybody got this from the whole situation of curiosity when it comes to the Garden of Eve. It was curiosity that struck Eve when the snake peer pressured her. And we go through that same peer pressure when outside people tells you how to walk away from the corrections of your parents and everything. And you can't even return. God kicked them out of the garden to the ground which they came, which means they was placed somewhere beyond this world that we can't see over here. And they can't return back. We haven't. Instead, we constantly go and be curious about this and be curious about that. All of the things that destroys us. But I always ask this question: if you had a chance to actually hear God, would you listen? But now here's the big deal. If you had a chance for God to just step in and take control completely of everything wrong in this world, would you let him? Because I mean, look at the control that man has. If man wants so much control, tell me where are we gonna end up if we constantly leave it for man? What I believe is that you did when we was put on this earth, God was feeding us just like any other creature in this world. Like cattle, like children. We didn't have to worry about anything. It's until we're gonna take it upon ourselves and want to try to be our own man and everything. Now that's closure.